What's good, y'all? I'm a little tired. I had long 2 days. A little travesty, not even little, but that shit going on out there in Haiti with the earthquake and everything. I just want to get right to the point. Yesterday, I listened to the radio, I-97, it was playing, a bunch of Haitian music during Mr. C's set. At the end of the show, there was a gentleman that said behind every negative there's a positive, which I totally agree with. The dude, he said that, and I just started thinking, like, I really appreciated the fact that they were playing all the Haitian music, and Mr. C was explaining certain things about our culture on the air or whatever. That day I was getting a bunch of phone calls from a bunch of friends asking me if my family out there, are they okay? One of the calls that I got kind of touched me, by my friend Kofi. He was like, I made a bunch of calls today. I didn't realize how much Haitian friends that I got. I grew up around you guys. You guys are like family to me. It kind of touched me, and I'm gonna let you know the reason why in a minute. I went to the same day, like actually the night after all the Haitian music I was hearing on the air and the calls I was getting and Kofi. I went to a club, and my favorite DJ, shout out to DLO, he gets, he's on the ones and twos spinning, and he stopped for a second and he gave a big shout out to the Haitian community. He stopped the music, said, I don't give a fuck, I want everybody to put their hands in the air, wave your hands in the air for all Haitians, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? He was going in hard, and I loved it. I really appreciated it as well, and he has such a strong voice, and to see everybody just waving their hand left and right, and him screaming Haitian, Haitian, Haitian over and over again, it felt good. I actually, shedded a tear when he did it. And like I said, this goes with the same thing with the call that I got from Kofi. I'm going to explain that in a minute as well. Now, we've been getting a lot of love from people. We're getting all this support from everybody, and it's really appreciated. You know what I mean? You could tell who's genuine with it, like the call I got from Kofi and, the DJ, with the intensity that he had, and he didn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? And, you can tell that it's genuine. But in some cases, and the reason why I took those things to heart and I really appreciated those small things is because I grew up in an environment where, because of where I was from, I was verbally abused as well as physically abused because of me being Haitian. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have to deal with it as much directly because of the texture of my hair and my complexion. Because people were always under the impression that I was Hispanic. But sometimes you would hear them talk about other people that would walk by that didn't smell correctly, or they didn't dress correctly, or even look correctly to their needs. I would have to listen to them do this. The people that I would consider to be cool, they would say those type of things. You know what I'm saying? And it hurt. Sometimes I would actually have to argue or fight with someone about that, but sometimes I didn't want to. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want to deal with the headache. It's kind of like being in a room with somebody that's holding a gun and say, you know what, I'm tired of people with the letter L in their name. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shoot anybody that has a letter L. So he walks up to Lisa, Larry, Leonard, Lewis, or whoever else in the room with the letter L, and walks up to me and goes, what's your name? I'll tell him Marlon, because I'm not trying to get shot. Just like if somebody came to me and said, yo, and you knew and you just seen them talk the most shit about the person that just walked by that was Haitian or they assumed to be Haitian, and now they asking you where you from. I'm not answering that. And it hurt because my mother's Haitian. My father's Haitian. My grandmother's Haitian. My cousin's Haitian. Sometimes you have to deny it because you don't want to deal with that abuse at that moment. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that brings insecurities to people. And that's something I was scoring with. You know what I'm saying? And, I'm older now. I'm out of that. Like, the hell with what people thinking, but this is the stuff that we have to deal with. You know what I'm saying? And it took a tragedy, millions and millions and millions of people to die for that community to be embraced. You know what I'm saying? To get that love for the moment. You know what I'm saying? Why did it have to take an earthquake for those people to be acknowledged? That's the poorest, one of the poorest countries in the world. And now they're being embraced. You know what I'm saying? Just for the moment, the people that actually used to talk the shit that they used to talk about Haitians, they're putting it to a halt because people lost their lives and their homes. This is the type of world that we live in. You have a family member that you don't get along with, supposedly, and he's in a hospital, in an emergency room, damn near dying. Now you go to their bed and you say you love them. That I don't understand. And that's something else that I learned yesterday, because I was on Facebook and my cousin and someone else, they don't even know each other, but they had the same exact type of post. My cousin and another dude named Ammo that I went to high school with, aka Evander, had something just alike. I can't quote their exact words, but they basically said, why does it take in a disaster for you to tell me I love you? You know what I'm saying? And that goes for everything. You know what I'm saying? It's not just the Haitian community. It's just the fact that I'm bringing this up right now because it's tragedy. But why do we live like that? Why was it when it was 9/11 and the towers fell, blacks and whites were holding hands together, singing "Kumbaya," and they were helping each other out, and then all of a sudden the whole 9/11 thing fades away, and it's back to normal? You know what I'm saying? 2 years ago, I was in the hospital. For the first time, I spent the night in the hospital. My father, for the first time, calls me and goes, I love you, and crying. Then it goes right back to normal again. Like, why does it take something bad to happen for people to come together? It's sad, man. I had to live my life being called a dirty Haitian, or hearing them call somebody else a dirty Haitian. And now, today, or this week, or for this time period, money is being sent to these people they considered to be the one that they hate. Money is being sent to them right now. Clothes is being sent to them, in which I really appreciate. But why did you hate us for so long? You know what I'm saying? Why? We're human just like you, and just like Kofi said earlier, we are family. We're surrounded. We are neighbors. We are co-workers. We everything. If you look at the Labor Day parade, notice how many Haitians is in New York City. You know what I'm saying? Notice that. Learn. Like, see what we about. We human just like you. But anyway, my time is up on this shit. I just wanted to let that out, and